I swear. I'm almost ready. Okay. Something big is happening. I don't know what it is, but spirit is like... All I heard was power. What up, Jess? Yeah, that's all I heard. Power. So, as I like to say, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay? What are we going to start off with today? These ones, really? I haven't played these ones in a while. What's going on, homie? Good job, buddy. Good job. Here we go. First message. Seeking advice over you. Talking about you behind your back. Time and time again. It's written in the stars. What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh, I don't think I've pulled this card yet. With the little grave on it. I had to leave to better myself. R.I.P. 12th house of death and transformation. Scorpio. Pluto. Wow. I had to leave to better myself. And then we have envy. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody talking about you, and it kind of seems like they would get a lot farther if they talked to you instead of about you all the time. Okay? And I'm not getting the fact, I'm not getting that they're gossiping about you. I'm getting that they just keep talking about you as if they need advice, but how can they get advice from people when these people don't know you? Okay? So it was seeking advice over you because they're asking total strangers advice about somebody they don't know. Like, what would you do? What would you do? And it's like, okay, I mean, I understand that concept of asking people what they would do in that circumstance, but at the same time, somebody needs to pull their fucking pants up and do what they want to do. Not, what would you do here or what would you do there? Because it's not like they're saying, what would you have done? They're saying, what would you do? Which is, you know, that really sucks because they're not... Like, why it's like they're waiting for the right answer. They're waiting for somebody to give them the answer on what to do about you. And it's never, hey, what up, loving it? All right. It's never going to happen. Okay. And the thing is whatever's going on with them, the way that I can see it is that they're jealous of you. They're envious of something that you have. Like, if you're a mother, you're a good mother. If you're I mean, and a mother can be so many different ways, like a plant mother, an animal mother, a child mother. Okay, maybe you are now your mother's mother. Okay, like something like that. Like they envy how you are about what you own, like what's yours. Like, okay, no, that's mine. Get your fucking hands off of it. With their shit, you know, for all we know, they just let people desecrate their stuff. That would be the person that, if they did have a kid, would just drop them off at a pedophile's house, right? They don't know that it's a pedophile, but they don't care. They're not going to double check. They're not going to ask. They're not going to check with their child afterwards. They're not going to check for any wounds. But if you dropped your fucking child off or your dog off, okay, with somebody, you know, a monster, you would find out pretty quick, because the second that you would go and pick up your loved one, however package it comes in, you would notice that something was wrong, right? Because that's the thing. You use your intuition. Intuition tells you more than what people do, because people and animals and stuff like that, they don't always know when to speak. They don't know sometimes what happened to them. They're sometimes they're told not to speak. Don't you fucking tell anybody about what happened here. This is between you and I. This is at my house, blah, blah, blah. It's got nothing to do with your parents. Now I'm getting the butterfly effect. Ew, this is really creepy, you know, when he goes back into his memories, and it's about the Robin Hood part. Robin Hood and whatever his wife is, and it's just after they get married, and then he's like, okay, this is the time where you take your clothes off, and like he blacks it out, right? Because that's the thing, is like when you're a kid, you will black things out. You will have memory loss. And of course, you're not expected to remember every single day from your childhood how it started and how it ended. But there are monumental events that happen in children's lives that they black out. And when they get older, they wonder what happened when they blacked out. Okay. So if you are like that, then, and you have children, or, you know, whatever, you're taking care, even if it's just yourself, okay, you know when you blacked out, you know that something happened, and you will see the signs. Like, I can see signs on people everywhere, how they're abused. Piercings through the face, fucking tattoos young, sleeping around right away, fucking hitting people, hurting people, mouthing off at people. Those are all signs of abuse. All of them. They start, and especially if it starts young, your kid starts mouthing off right away, something happened. And I'm not saying they were diddled, pedophile, touched. Doesn't always end up that way. It can, however, lead down an abusive road where someone's smacking them around, okay, or somebody's verbally abusing them. Like, my stepmother was very verbally abusive. She was psychologically abusive. Okay, she lied to my father's face after admitting something to my sister and I. Like, she was so bipolar, she would say something, and then the second that my father would find out about it, she would deny it. Like, why would you admit something to two kids and then all of a sudden deny it when your husband asks? Because now you're going to say that your husband's kids are lying, putting a drift between all of us, right? When people can't handle their blackouts and they don't want to go back and they don't want to figure out what happened, they're going to abuse people in their future because they don't know any other way. Okay, so this person envies your life in a way where it's like, how can you envy somebody who survived abuse? Okay, how, like, it, because it's not that they envy you because you went through something and you survived it. They envy you because of how you're living now, how you got through it, how it's not that, you know, shadow over you or that crutch you lean on every day. They are envious that you know how to do that, and they're still limping around with, you know, their troublesome life when they were 8 years old. Okay, and it's like, because so many people allowed them to be nasty little narcissists that carried their pain around and hurt people, because they were allowed to do that, because nobody stopped them, because nobody said, hey, listen, by the way, what you're doing, little fucked up. Might not want to do that to people because it's called abuse. Because nobody said that, I find that people want to appease other people. They don't want to be the person that says, hey, by the way, you might not want to do that, because they're too afraid of what that person's going to do as a reaction. As if reactions have in the past, you know, beat them in the face. Okay, again, you're still holding your trauma, because now you're holding your trauma in front of your friend's face who's doing something, and you won't say something because your dad used to beat you, okay, and you think your friend's going to do the same thing when nobody has hit you since. Stop acting like a fucking victim in the eyes where you're seeing somebody else commit a crime, right? And that's, we step into victimism the second we need to do something. Like when I revealed that my father was a pedophile, my stepfather has guns. Okay, sorry, not my father's, but my father is a pedophile as well, but my stepfather is the main pedophile that like hurt me when I was a child. And when I released that, he has hunting guns, he has rifles. And I asked my very distant, okay, fucking aunt, hey, can you just call me if you hear that Craig leaves the house with a gun? Because I would really like to fucking know if he's about to come and blow my head off for revealing his little secret. You know what she said to me? I can't handle this right now. My husband died a year ago. Do you think I can handle you talking like this? She starts bawling her eyes out, slams the phone down on me. I'm sorry. When did that just become about you, you selfish fucking bitch? You can't take your fucking energy out of yourself for one goddamn second to see that somebody else might be in harm's way, and maybe you should just stop crying for 2 fucking seconds because you were with your husband for 30 fucking years, and I know for a fact she wasn't in love with him. She was codependent on him. Completely different. Because as soon as she lost her husband, she lost her life. Because it was a life that she couldn't take care of. And neither could her husband. Hence why he died. So when somebody's calling you because maybe their life might be in danger, and you go, I can't handle it. Oh, okay, because something happened to you when you were a child. I mean, look, like that. It's so sad, because that's the thing, is when you don't heal your shit, people will come to you in desperate need of help. All you have to do is open up the door, but you can't open up the door that way because you're emotionally unstable, and then that person dies when you should have been emotionally stabled a long time ago. But when people don't want to face the monster in the closet, right, then you hurt other people. And that's, and I'm not saying, you know, like everybody's monster's the same. You don't, you know, like you want to, whatever, box me, but I don't give a fuck. This is from spirit. This is not what I'm talking about. Okay. It's from spirit. It's like, if you don't heal, you hurt. Okay. And not only do you hurt others, but you continue to hurt yourself, just like that person did when you were younger, which means you're no better off to yourself than what they were. And you can sit there and want to smack me in the face like, oh, I didn't pedophile myself. I didn't hurt myself. Yes, that is totally true. But you are denying yourself the healing, which now you are abusing yourself. And it's really sucks that it's mainly women that want to spit back in people's faces when they say maybe you should heal. Fuck you. I don't need to heal. Fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, you're just going to continue to hurt. And just because you got hurt, you don't get I get to hurt people, get out of jail free card. Okay, it doesn't exist. You break the rules, they're still gonna come and arrest your ass for what you fucking did. You don't get to say, oh, my father hurt me when I was a kid, that's why I stole from the liquor store. No. But you've been using that fucking crutch that your father hurt you and that you can just do whatever you want for like how many years and you've gotten away with it? These people are hurting you. Okay. And it's like, 100,000%, if people need to get help, they need to get help. And the only thing that I stand for is that you stay safe in yourself. Fuck everybody else when your health and safety is at risk. You cannot put your mask on somebody else. If the plane is going down, you're going to die. Okay. And that's what people don't realize. Right. And then the people, and I was thinking about this today because my family was always given like extra, like they had extra credit, they had extra savings, they had extra. Everybody had extra. And when my sister and I lost our home and I was a bankrupt, okay, all of those family members that had all of this extra stuff was given that extra stuff so then they could help us at the time. But they didn't want to because now suddenly all that extra stuff they now needed as if we were in the fucking apocalypse. Okay. And we all know we weren't. All right. It was a fucking gag. Everybody just saw War of the Worlds too many times and thought we were going down. Okay. And that came through people, and people were tested with that sickness. They were tested being at home with their so-called loved ones that they claim to love, but yet can't stand being 24 hours around. They have to go to work. Well, now you couldn't go to work. So where did your relationships go to? People didn't heal, and it came out. Okay. And now guess what? It's coming out again, because now they had a couple more years, because now the big sickness, the illness, and all the masks. Okay. It's all the scariness is over. You've had 2 years of getting the scariness out of you, the little bugaboos that someone was going to come and get you, or you were going to die from a cough due to cold. Okay. And they still didn't get help. And it's like, how many times are there enablers going to keep allowing them to skip their shrink appointments? You know what I mean? Because you can enable somebody all you want, but really all you're doing is allowing them to be bullies, to be monsters, okay, to be pedophiles, okay, to be people who beat people up, because they don't want to heal today. They're still hurting. So they still want to go and hurt people. That's not correct. That is not correct. And teaching people that you need to hurt because you're hurting isn't right either. It's not an eye for an eye necessarily in every situation. Sometimes people, they come and they steal from you, and it's something you got to learn. You got to toughen up. You got to pull your fucking pants up and not let them fucking go underneath your ass anymore. All right? You got to buck up. All right? But people don't want to do that. And just blame other people for it. Well, this person did this and this person did that. Heal your shit and stop blaming people. Don't be my stepmother who continues to blame a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old of why they can't be in her life 30 years later. It's continuous, it's infectious, it's a disease, and anybody who enables somebody to use something in the past as a continued crutch is considered just as bad as they are in my fucking mind. Because you're allowing a monster to be a monster because you won't fucking check them for 1 second because you're too scared. Oh, what, you scared they're going to yell at you? Are you scared they're going to ground you? If they do, you've got more and bigger problems than telling somebody off if you tell somebody off and they ground you and you're a grown-ass person. Okay, that's the thing. As there's bigger problems behind these enablers and behind the people that they're putting on pedestals, there's other issues there. But they won't look at the other issues because those issues are too tough to look at today. So we're just going to allow them to do something for 30 years because it's too tough. Fuck you. I call bullshit. Okay? I call absolute bullshit. All right? It's not fucking flying with me. I'm not fucking Betty Crocker. I'm not some fucking sympathy bitch that just allows people, okay, come on, come and tell me everything that you did and everything that was done to you, and I'll just give you repentance for just because you're pretty. Are you a pretty little girl? And that's what happened. They were pretty little girls and pretty little boys, and everything they did was just flushed under the table because they were hurt when they were kids. Fuck enablers. Because enablers, I've honestly are as bad, if not worse, than the ones that they enable because they're fucking cowards. They sit there, they act like they're in control of their lives, but they're not. They sit there, they act like they're scared, but they're not. Okay, and that's the thing. That's obviously this person around you. They're so fucking weak that they're going to go and they're going to talk to everybody about you. But the fact of the matter is they need to come to your fucking door and ask you questions and stop fucking talking to everybody about and then sitting there saying how much they envy your life. Okay, it's a crock of shit. I'm not buying it. Okay, universe is not buying it. Okay, and at this point in time, I mean, this person has a very strong connection to you, and they have a strong connection to you for a fucking reason. They have it so then they'll speak to you. Why are you given a mouth with a tongue and lips if you're not going to fucking use it? Maybe this person, and you know what I saw in my dreams last night? That part in Beetlejuice where he covers her mouth up with like the steel plate. Right? Actually, I think he does it with a zipper first, and then she just opens it, and then he covers it with a steel plate, right? It's like I saw that. I saw them put the zipper over it, and then I saw them open up the zipper and continue to speak. And then I saw Spirit just put a fucking plate over their mouth and say, you know what? You're not even allowed to speak anymore because everything you fucking say is so full of shit. It's not even the liar that they're not even interested in the liar anymore. They know who the liar is. It's the one enabling the liar.
that's the one who gets shut down now, because that's the one that's been hiding, okay, allowing the liar to exist, okay, and coexist in your world and call you the monster while they've got all the control. You see how little covert narcissists can do that? They'll hide behind the real narcissist, okay, acting like a victim. Oh, well, they beat me up too, and I can't say anything. No, bullshit. Bullshit. In this situation, bullshit. Absolute bullshit. It's like my father saying that he's scared of my stepmother. And I'm like, no, you're not. You just want pussy for the rest of your life. You don't want to stand up for yourself because you want her to spread her legs tonight. That's why. Don't tell me you love her, because you don't. Flat out respects her. Talks shit about her all the time. Says that she lies. He knows that she lies. But she's got pussy. Pussy pot pie every night for my father on the dinner plate, okay? He prefers pussy pot pie over his children that he birthed from my original mother. Okay, that does not meet him beaver first anymore. Although his slutty second whore wife does. I know she's used her pussy since day one. I know it. Because there's no fucking way she got a hold of my father with her fucking looks. That's for sure. She did it with her pussy, and that's why when the risk of breast cancer was about to double mastectomy her ass, she wouldn't do it. Because she knew that boobs and pussy were the only thing that was going to keep her married. And that's it. So she's willing to risk her tits getting filled up with cancer over and over and over again so my father has something to suck on at night. People don't know. People don't know. All right, people don't know. Ace of Cups. I like it. Okay, Voodoo King and the ringleader. See what I'm saying? And I just pushed the gift off the table. This motherfucker, this little ringleader here that keeps talking about you but never to you, acts like there's some amazing energy. I bring amazing energy, and I need to talk about this person because I'm worried about them. No, you're not. You just want to talk shit. You're not fucking worried about anybody. You just want to talk shit. There's next chapter. Okay, so whoever this is getting bumped down. You know what I mean? Bumped down. Abusive. That's what it is. They're abusive little fucking assholes. Okay? Make a choice. Yeah, damn right. Make a choice. There's the police. 2 kings and a queen. Right at the very end. Okay, the Queen of Wands. And then 2 kings of swords. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up if I tried. Like, whoever this fucking asshole is in the middle with all this fire energy, like they own the world, okay, is shut down by 2 King of Swords, okay, because they're honest. Like, literally, on this king, okay, I wrote honest on the top here, but then I also wrote down here trustworthy, and then I gave him a sword, right, because it wasn't a sword that was in his hand. Actually, no, it is. I just colored it in. All right. Okay. And then the other one, the other King of Swords, I highlighted under his eye, okay, to let you know that someone's watching, and then police. Okay. So whoever this person is, they decided to abuse you, okay, and do some type of, black magic behind your back, acting like they were doing something good for you. Okay, and really they were setting you back and setting you back and setting you back. I mean, there was a reading that came out today of somebody talking shit about you, so then, like, almost calling you crazy, so then nobody would ever like you, so nobody would ever love you. I mean, if they can gaslight the fact that everything you say is correct and call it crazy, then yeah, if they fucking rule the little town, then going to, get people against you. What up, Two-Tone? All right, like, it ain't fucking hard to do. Sorry about that. I thought somebody was in my apartment. And they weren't, don't worry. Magician in reverse, abracadabra. I am just a do not. There's Aquarius here. I do not have a good feeling about this institution. Oh God. I honestly feel like whoever this person is needs to be institutionalized. There comes a time where if people are so delusional, okay, which clearly this person is very delusional, okay, they need help. They're physically going to hurt people. And that's like this person now, you know, like they might start to lose like body function, okay? And just start wandering around at night and shit and not, you know, sleepwalking. Like, please know if you sleepwalk, that is possession. 1000%. Nobody should be sleepwalking. Okay, watch The Conjuring. When that little girl is walking around sleepwalking, she has a demon with her. There's an entity walking around with her. They take pictures of it. It's going up her back. Okay, all these little orbs. Those are spirits walking her around. Okay? Yeah, you're half, so am I. Okay? So please know that, like, they could be now slowly losing their mind. And like all because they're envious of you, you know, like this is why they're called the 7 deadly sins. There's the 6 of cups. This person's in your veins, gang stalking. They could be in your family. Okay. You know, like we talk about this shit, like this stuff kills people. It gets them massively hurt. Like, you know, my stepmother said for years, she'd be like, well, you know, the problem that I have with you is I'm jealous. I'm jealous. That's all she ever said was just, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of you. But she never did anything about it. She didn't make it better. She didn't try to figure out why she was jealous. I mean, I was fucking like pedophiled and abused my whole life. What are you so fucking jealous of? Like, what are you jealous of? I didn't get any attention. I was fucking hated. I was bullied. Okay. I was massively traumatized. Like, what was she so fucking jealous of? I really like to know, you know, and I tried to ask her, like, what are you so fucking jealous of? Like, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me. Oh yeah, this happened to me. You know, I could lay it down how many fucking things have happened, and you're going to sit there and you're going to say that you're fucking jealous? You're still going to say that is jealousy? I call bullshit on that. That's bullshit, because somebody cannot say and give the reason why they're doing something to you and then keep doing it over and over and over again. If they've given the reason why they've done something, that should be it. That should be it. You don't get to keep doing it. We figured out why you do it. Now you fix it and we move on, so then you don't hurt people anymore. Right? Big city. I don't know if they live in a big city. Okay. But maybe they've had dreams of living in the big city. Okay. But this person had big dreams and big wishes. Big wishes. Okay. And suddenly you came into the picture. And I don't know why you have anything to do with this, but suddenly you came into the picture and they all of a sudden had a problem. And that's not good enough. You know, that's not, just because somebody can admit what they're doing, it's not your fault. Like if they say, well, that'd be like somebody saying they followed you home and raped you because you were dressed too slutty. I'm sorry, what? Oh, that's right. That's blaming the victim for your foul, monstrous activities. Let's blame the victim because we couldn't control ourselves. Correct? Correct. Let's blame the children because today their adult state is too fragile. So they must attack the vulnerable because they haven't fucking healed. Again, it's like, I should write a book. Honestly. Straight from spirit. I feel like I could save people years and years of psychotherapy with people who have been narcissistically clinging on to their life forever. I really do. Like, you know, I realize why personal readings are personal readings are therapy sessions. They really are. Like, I can pull as many cards as I want, but when it comes down to it, collective wants to talk. Okay, you guys want to talk. You want to get it out. And it really doesn't even matter what the cards say, because usually you guys already have it figured out. So it doesn't even matter what the cards say. The cards are just agreeing with you at this point in time. You already know everything. Okay? Two-tone. I know you would. I swear, like, I feel like there's so many chapters I could cover with just spirit alone. Like, just write down some of my channeled messages and it would help people with therapy. You know, like, honestly, it's so sad, like, what people are, you know, they deal with every day. Like, because this kind of seems like your cross watcher needs to watch this. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this, because there's, I mean, a few cross watchers obviously that will pertain to this specific message, but I feel like most of the time, like, these people, okay, that choose to talk so frequently behind your back do so because instead of trying to understand you, oh, I just got a huge deja vu. Weird. Instead of trying to understand you, they want to make fun of you. Because you're in a world that they have to die and come back to life in order to get to. And, you know that death doesn't mean, 6 feet under. It means transition. Anybody that wants to try to get to your status and have great intentions has to die and come back to life. That's how we all got here, right? This Whitney was not this person in my 20s. My God, I think I've shape-shifted. I don't even know how many times. I think this is about, like, at least my 4th soul change. Oh, you son of a bitch, I almost gotcha. These little fruit flies in my window. Through the screen, fuckers. Yeah, like, I mean, I've changed souls, like, I think 4 times now. I think 4 different times I've woken up in the morning and been like, where the fuck am I? Because I just landed, even though I'm in the same body. You know what? We soul upgrade. What up, Lauren? Right? We always, like, we're constantly, like, if you're evolving and you're ascending and you're, becoming more spiritually enlightened, and believing, everything that you're hearing and, everything that you're seeing, and you're starting to believe in magic and stuff like that, then you will ascend, and, like, your soul will ascend. And if you have, a dirty, rotten soul, or a soul that's been manipulated and used and broken and bruised and all that shit, and you start healing it, that soul moves on. You get a new soul. And then once you fix that soul and everything's good with that mission, then fuck, that soul goes and you get another soul, right? Every soul that you get has a new mission. Every soul that you get has another ascension. They've got something that they've got to do here. And the more that you do mission, the more you get to stay here, right? If you ignore your mission, you go down that other road, okay, then you'll get taken out whenever there's some fucking reaper around you that wants to take you. At that point, you're not working for anybody but basically the devil. You'll get taken out when the devil wants to take you out. When you work for God, you might never stop. DMX, all right? His only fear is that he's never going to fly because he's never going to die. Even though he's dead, he ain't dead. He's coming back, son. They always do, all right? Amen. Preach it. That's God for you right there. He comes through like a motherfucker in this shit. He loves my swearing. He laughs. Oh, he's laughing right now. I know. I got a trucker mouth. And I try not to have a trucker mouth, but it just doesn't work. Where you are, where you can take the fucking hoe out of the fucking trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of the hoe. I grew up in a trailer park. So. Like, I mean, how much does God really expect from me? It ain't much. Oh, one fruit fly committed suicide in my coffee. These little fuckers. I tell you, I don't know where they all just came from. They suddenly just, I have like 20 of them in my fucking house all of a sudden. Like, fuck you. Dirty little bitch. I don't know where they come from. I'm so over it. And now I don't want my coffee, but that just seems like a waste. Okay. Oh, my sister is home from work now. But that's okay. We'll still do the reading. Okay. And like that soul shit changes from person to person. Okay. If you don't, nice, Utah. If that's not your mission, then you might not, change souls very often or at all. You know what I mean? It just depends on what your mission is. Okay. Ooh, we got Virgo energy with Pluto. Hey, Pluto just showed up in that last one too. 8th house, Scorpio energy. Double Scorpio energy. Death. Didn't we just talk about death? Literally, wasn't I just talking about death? This is a double death reading, double Scorpio energy. With Virgo, it's like you can run and you can hide, but you can't hide from death. You can't hide. You can't go and hide in your cave and think you can escape death. Does somebody think they can? Oh my God. Okay. Spirit just told me somebody went to like a witch doctor or some shit. I saw a Bruja right away. So like maybe New Orleans or Mexico, something like that, to try to get healthy. Like, like they're going to get a cure. Like there's this cure that they can get for their cancer in the Amazon rainforest or some shit like. Oh, that's so sad. I mean, like, I'm getting Saw 10. When he goes to that retreat, like they're going to remove his brain tumor. It was a scam. No, they don't. They took all of his money. Oh, no. Oh, that's actually a pretty good Saw. I want to watch that one. I liked that one. And I don't know if this means anything, but I've had the song, it's a song called She Said by a band called Cold. I don't know if that means something to somebody, but that's what I'm getting. That's the song. It's been playing in my head now for a few minutes. I didn't want to say it because I thought, okay, sometimes that song just comes to my head. It might be a That's What She Said kind of thing. It's all the little things she said. That's one of my favorite Cold songs. Honestly, it really is. I love this. I love his voice. He has a great voice. I don't know, maybe someone's talking shit. Like they're trying to talk shit to the Reaper. Like, please don't come. Like, I'm not ready. That's what everybody says. I'm ready. I've been ready for years. I've been trying to get the Reaper to come by my house. He doesn't want to come here. Ha! Bates Motel. Psycho. Oh, okay. I was talking to a chick about this show that is Psycho? Or it's based off of Psycho? It's like this new show or something like that. She's like, you should watch it. I'm not down with the new program, so I had no idea what the fuck she was talking about. I'm like, she's like, well, do you know the Menendez brothers show? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I guess it has one of those guys in it, in this other show that's supposed to be a reenactment of Psycho. And Psycho is about his mother dying, but he doesn't tell anybody. He just acts like his mother is still alive and then dresses like her too. Oh shit. We might have a transvestite here, Buffalo Bill style. I can't believe they don't have a Silence of the Lamb card. Like, I mean, these horror cards, and they give me cat people. I fucking hate that movie. It's stupid. But somebody thinks, oh, yeah. Okay, somebody wants to be Mrs. Doubtfire. Walk like a man, talk like a man. Like, okay. Somebody wants to change sex. That's what I'm getting. Is that how they think they can cheat death? Oh my God, are they walking around with a wig? Thinking that the Reaper won't know? Honey, what's that thing hanging between your legs? I sure as fuck know it ain't a peach. So you ain't a chick, are you? Oh my God. Okay, so somebody, I don't know why this is necessary to talk about. Yeah, this is very necessary to talk about. Oh my God. Family on the bottom of the deck. I ain't fucking around. Spirit's not fucking around, okay? We have a werewolf. Okay, and obviously American in London, whatever the fuck this movie's called, long ass name. Okay, one of them changes into a werewolf. I think somebody in your family wants or thinks that they can change sex. This was like when my stepmother's trashy, very broke parents all of a sudden decided that they didn't want to partake in Christmas, i.e. they just didn't want to buy other people gifts because they were too broke and too cheap. They decided they were going to be Mormons? Jews? I don't know. Some religion that didn't believe in Christmas. Okay, but when Christmas came around, best believe that they took presents. They just didn't give them. Okay? So they pretended to be a religion so then they didn't have to spend any money. Like, these are your grade A kind of people we're talking about here, okay? Grade A trash, okay? Literally. Okay, so... yeah, okay, this is literally like somebody thinks, okay, because it's just an analogy. Somebody thinks that if they switch religions or put a wig on, death isn't going to find them. And what's really kind of weird is I said this to my dad. When my father decided that he was going to move directly beside his mother and father as a grown man, I went, you're going to find your mom and dad dead. Just sitting on the couch. You know what I pictured? Arachnophobia. When Harold and whatever his wife's name is, they find them dead on the couch and a spider comes out of their mouth. I pictured my father finding his mom and dad exactly like that. And I said, you're going to deserve it because you decided to fucking retire 15 years before you were supposed to, take an early fucking money payout just for your wife, okay, who just is a full fucking fat liar, okay, and move right beside mommy and daddy, okay? Really? Your mommy and daddy, like right beside, like directly beside, okay? They could attach their driveways if they wanted to. Their backyards are attached, okay? I was like, you deserve to find them holding hands, dead. All right. And that's how I saw it. And apparently when my grandmother died, nobody told me. I still don't really know how she died, but I feel like she died and my grandfather had to find her. But I don't really know because nobody even told me that she died. I found out months later when my stepmother was yelling at me because she was mad at me and told me, oh, by the way, your fucking grandmother's dead. And I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks for being mature and telling me about it so that I could attend the funeral because she just didn't want me going to the funeral. Because she doesn't want to see me. So I didn't deserve to go to my grandmother's funeral because my stepmother didn't want to look at me. Like, the amount of petty, pity bullshit people say about you so then you don't get to be there is quite critical and so narcissistic that the day it flips and they have to take it up the ass, and they're not invited places and nobody wants them around because they're going inappropriate, it's like, will be the day that collective gets to walk on their grave, literally, and click their heels. What up, Danny? Because these people are so fucking psychotic, okay, that once they do deteriorate and die, it's going to be like the best day of your life. Because how fucking crazy they are. Like, you don't want to be around them anyways. So why does it matter if they all get wiped out one shot? There's Alien. Like, literally, when did the alien take over the ship and then everybody was done? Like, they're just waiting. They're just waiting for something to take this whole family down. And, okay, the family cannot suddenly just start putting on a bunch of wigs and acting like they're different people. This is crazy. I haven't met quite psychotic people before in a reading in my life, I don't think. Okay, children of the night, curse, love, suspicion, harvest. So we're in the harvest season right now, okay? And the thing is that if your family did something to the children, okay, and i.e., you as a child, put something, some type of curse on you, made something follow you around as if you were the problem, as if everything was wrong with you. The thing is that they're about to, like I said, go down. I mean, the alien is about to board the ship and start planting all of his eggs and her eggs everywhere, okay, and using them as hosts. So now, and that's kind of like Psycho. I mean, he almost like uses his mom still as like a host, right? As like some crazy fucking play out going on in his head. Okay, same with Hereditary. She goes fucking crazy. Like, oh, by this spirit. She thinks the spirit's here and she thinks her daughter's here. Like, it's fucking nuts. It's crazy. It's not happening. Okay, so whoever these people are, I mean, Spirit is letting you know, like, there might be a huge wipeout. Okay, if this is like job related, you might have a clean house and go to work on a Monday and there's like half the staff there. Okay, this might be something where all of a sudden, your family members start dropping. All right, people start dying, people start losing things. Who knows? I mean, it's their demise. It's the ones who think that they can hide from death. They really do. And, when my grandmother was getting up there, knowing that she was going to die soon, my grandfather said, or it was my father, I'm not sure who told me, but one of them said, your grandmother is praying a lot now. And I went, oh, that's ironic. Because she knows she's going to die. So now all of a sudden she wants to call up God. Hey, God, by the way, you're such a lovely person and I'm about to die soon. So I guess we got to start clearing our beef now, eh? Like, it was so typical. It was just typical of narcissists to suddenly, at the very end of their demonstrous life, they call God up to try to save themselves. Right? It's like, really? You think that's going to happen? All right. Stay on that line. He's coming any second. All right. Anyways. 49-4. All right, people. I think that's the end. That seems like a pretty good set of readings. I think that was like 3 or 4 readings. Those came in pretty swift. So thank you, spirits, keeping it light and bright. Although they weren't really light, but they were quick. So yeah. Exactly, Danny. You know what I'm talking about. Idiots. Okay. So peace out. I'm sorry you just got here, Danny, but now the live is over. So now you have to rewind and go to the beginning. Emails in the description box below for personal readings. And peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful Saturday. Okay, word to your mothers. Be safe.